Now let's take an abnormally close look at something going on in Montana that has caught national attention.
Oh, illegal bird feeders.
No, but that is a good one.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the hard luck town of Hardin's proposal to President Barack Obama to let your terrorist detainees go to Hardin. Hardin, a quiet town of 3,400 people, nestled in the southeast corner of Montana, has a ready-made prison to house the soon-to-be homeless Gitmo detainees. The Two Rivers Regional Detention Facility was built over 2 years ago in an effort to bring jobs to the area, since Hardin is in what is arguably the state's poorest county.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're telling me there's a fully equipped prison in Hardin that's not being used at all?
Yep, fully stocked with orange jumpsuits, riot gear, commissary items, and even bathroom toiletries collecting dust. Nobody's even made a shank out of a toothbrush.
Yeah, and it was built to stimulate the economy?
Yeah, it could house 464 inmates. Just think how many jobs that could provide. And apparently the city council has voted 5-0 to the idea of bringing the Guantanamo Bay terrorist prisoners to the facility. But not all Hardinians think this is a great idea. A view shared by Senator Max Baucus, who had this to say about the idea.
Housing potential terrorists in Montana is not good for our state. These people stop at nothing. Their primary goal in life and death is to destroy America.
Meh. That wasn't really Max Baucus, but that is what he said.
Wow, it looked just like him, though.
Well, yeah, he gets that a lot.
Yeah.
Senator John Tester was also quoted as saying,
I just don't think it's appropriate, that's all. I don't think that they know what they are asking for.
That John Tester's a handsome devil.
Many in the town say that they do not want Gitmo in their backyard. Clarice Felcher, a Hardin resident, said,
I don't want Gitmo in my backyard.
That wasn't really Clarice Felcher. But anyway, I say they have nothing to worry about there. Cuban weather will still stay in Cuba, and every winter will still be just as miserable.
I don't think she was talking about the weather. I think she was talking about the detainees, not the climate.
Oh.
Besides, we want the detainees to have it rough.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it's not like these guys are going to be having picnics in the park. Besides, you live next to a prison, a building made to hold anyone in. What's the difference between having it full of terrorists or minor drug offenders or clowns in funny suits? The idea is to keep them inside, not to integrate them into elementary teaching positions and invite them to barbecues. I do understand the concern, seeing that City Hall is only 5 blocks from the facility and the elementary school is 11. But unless there is a bomb shop along the way to the elementary school, I don't think these guys would stand a chance against the hardy citizens of Hardin, or any town in Montana for that matter.
Yeah, you may have a point, but what about the risk of the Gitmonians, I don't know what they'd be called, but Gitmonians, I guess, converting American degenerates to take radical views?
Oh, there aren't any other prisoners there to corrupt. This facility will be special, just for them. It'll even cater to their religious and dietary needs. They eat religion?
What? No waterboarding?
No.
So no attached electrodes?
No.
No verbal taunting?
Oh, Gitmonians? They're like Gizmo, just don't feed them after midnight. Well, there might be a little of that. I'd imagine prison is kind of like high school. Or high school is kind of like prison. I don't know.
Oh yeah, sucker. Whoa, wait, I just realized something. What if these guys get away? Montana would be the laughingstock of the world. Even, especially Fox News.
Well, seeing as most Montanans are gun owners, I just don't see these guys making it very far. In fact, I'll bet there would be a few people around Hardin who would appreciate the target practice. Yahoo, I got one!
Yeah, gee, I hope nobody accidentally left the cell doors open on purpose. Anyway, back to the story. You were mentioning that having the facility up and running would bring jobs into the poorest county in Montana. But won't it do exactly that? Bring jobs here with federal workers already attached with no room for unqualified locals?
Maybe, but those jobs will bring money to the area. They have to gas up their cars to get to work, buy food to eat, and buy a house to live somewhere nearby.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds like every town in America should have a Gitmo in their backyard.
As long as it brings the Cuban weather. Stay tuned to future episodes of The Broken News for follow-ups on the Gitmo, Montana saga. You must listen to me. It was on TV. It must be true.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right.
Don't know what it is. And it was not truth, it was more like a dare. Cause you did me, yes you did. You did me to say it, and I'm glad that I did. Now I have problems and I know you do too. Well, I would never blame my problems on you. You have this anger, don't know where it's from. It's almost like you think this fighting is fun. You scare me, yes you do. You scare me from getting much closer to you. I cannot take out much more of this, yet I keep on waiting, hoping baby you'll see. I keep on waiting, what's the matter with me? Now wait, yeah. Now wait. You have this problem, don't know what it is. It was not truth, it was more like a dare. Cause you did me, yes you did. You did me to say it, and I'm glad that I did. Now I have problems and I know you do too. But I would never blame my problems on you. You have this anger, don't know where it's from. It's almost like you think this fighting is fun. You scare me, yes you do. You scare me from getting much closer to you. I cannot take much more of this, yet I keep on waiting, hoping maybe you'll see. I keep on waiting, what's the matter with me? I wait, yeah. I wait.
Well, that about covers it. But before we go, I'd like to say a few words to the graduating classes of the county. Congratulations on your recent completion of 13 years of public school. You are now officially a teenager that knows everything. Now, we all know you're going to be out there celebrating. To what extent is between you and your conscience?
Which brings us to our new segment, I don't want to have to say I told you so. Don't drink and drive, and don't get into a vehicle where the driver is impaired. Someone could die, and I don't want to have to say, I told you so.
Your parents would agree. We've lost too many loved ones for the simple act of getting in a car. So if you find yourselves at one of those silly kegers in the middle of nowhere, we are here to advise that you're better off just walking home.
On behalf of all adults who have ever cared about your future, here it is. We don't want you getting trashed and all that hoopla, but you'll be surprised the understanding you get if you just call and explain that you want to get home safely. In most cases, your parents have been there before, and they would want you to learn from their mistakes.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.